Hello, hello. My name is Veronica and I am a conscious manifesting coach based in the lovely city of Chicago. Today I am coming to you from a beautiful outside park. It is the most lovely day we've had so far this year, and I am outside soaking up the sunshine and here to help you. This video is all about how to get your specific person to make you a priority. I'm going to divulge super secret tricks that work really, really well that can help turn around your situation. So even if this person is currently ignoring you, giving you the cold shoulder, hot and cold behavior, you want to be prioritized. You want to have them call you every day, wonder what you are doing, and really, really want to be with you. How do we change this behavior? Well, just watch on and you will find out what you need to do to start getting fast results. If you would like to learn more about me, you can do so at veronicaisles.com. There you will also find my one-on-one coaching products available, my online courses, and my affirmations app for iPhone. You can also subscribe to this channel and you'll be first notified as to when I release new content. Also, when I go online live answering your questions for free. I also answer questions on my podcast at anchor.fm, so don't forget to listen there and submit your voice note. Okay, so let's get to it. What are these super secret things that work really, really well? One of the best things that you can do to turn around this behavior, to start attracting yourself to be a priority in someone's life, is to specifically write down what your intention is for them to do. Right now, you're probably spending a lot of time recognizing all of the things they are doing wrong and all of the things that they are doing to frustrate you. But what are the specific things that you want them to do? You may have been afraid to identify these things, thinking that it'll give you false hope or that you're reaching too high, or it may just feel like a flat out lie. But I'm going to tell you that it has to start from within first. So it is absolutely up to you to specifically identify your intention. Now you can do this by speaking it out loud. You can do this by writing it down on a piece of paper. Whatever method you choose doesn't matter. What matters is that you specifically identify what you want this person to do in order to make you a priority. For example, what does that look like? Do they call you a lot? Do they follow you on Instagram? Do they unblock you? Do they request to see you all the time? What does it look like? You need to write down your intention and be super specific about what you want this person to say and what you want this person to do. Okay. So after you do that, you have to do this next really important bit of advice, and that is to live in the moment and to embrace this moment to the fullest. Now, what I mean by this is that usually when we are not getting the results we want, we tend to reject this current moment, hate it, we want to crawl out of it as fast as possible. But no, in order to get this moment to change, you need to embrace this current moment. And no, that's not signaling to the universe that you are okay with lack and you are okay with how things currently are with your specific person. Instead, that is welcoming in change. Yes, welcoming in this person to make you a priority. So you need to absolutely stop rejecting this current moment, start embracing it, and start finding things to be glad about right here, right now, limitations included. Feel okay as much of the time as possible. Okay, next step is to acknowledge that even if your situation feels impossible right now, it's actually not. No situation is impossible. In fact, every possibility exists. Even if it doesn't feel that way, even if it feels like you're stuck in a situation that will never change, you need to at least acknowledge, yes, it is possible. It may not feel that way. It may feel the complete opposite. But you know what? It is possible. Maybe I have a really slim chance, but it's still possible. So you need to at least recognize the possibility. Now you can do this in what if statements. You can say, what if my specific person suddenly started calling me, wondering what I was doing, asking me questions about my life, wanting to spend time with me, wanting to romance me, asking me to be in a committed relationship. Whatever you are seeking, I want you to acknowledge that it's possible, even if you do it just once. Just once, acknowledge the possibility because it's so important. Okay, next step, and this is a good one. You're going to stop trying to force things to happen by contacting them. If you want them to make you a priority, you need to stop reaching out and trying to convince them to make you a priority. If you keep contacting them, that's not going to make them want you more. You may say, well, I need to contact them or otherwise they will forget me, this person will find someone else and move on and never think about me at all. Well, if you contact them, you're just going to perpetuate the idea of lack. In fact, you're going to have them want to forget you even more if you keep contacting them. For example, has it worked yet? Have you been made the priority yet by all the contact you've been doing? Do you really think by the 4th or 5th or 10,000th contact that suddenly it's going to change? Like suddenly it was different this time because you said just the right words? It's not going to change. You contacting them is not going to bring about the results you want. So you need to make the commitment to yourself to do something different. If you want different results, you have to start taking different action. If you've been contacting them a lot or thinking you have to do something external to initiate things, gotta stop now. This is only going to keep you in a state of lack. Okay, now next one is really important. You need to try to not think about them all the time. For example, you want them to make you a priority. You want that person to be thinking about you all the time. How can they think about you all the time if you're constantly smothering them with your thoughts? We pick up energetically on other people. We can sense when someone is smothering us with their thoughts. Now, you probably want to be smothered by them, but you're never going to be smothered by them if you're constantly smothering this person because they won't have the urgency to need to make you a priority or to contact you or to reach out because they just feel you constantly. Like you're just there, someone that they can take advantage of, forget, ignore. You don't want any of that. You want to be made the priority. So you want to cut them off energetically just a bit and feel your power in doing this. Don't feel scared. Don't think that you're going to lose your desire for them. None of these things are going to happen. Again, try it. If you haven't been doing it, it may be the secret component that you need to get results. So cut them off a little bit. Think about other things that make you happy. This is, in fact, living in the end result where you are the biggest priority in the world. When you are the biggest priority in the world, you feel secure enough to do other things, think about other things. So this is living in the end result where you have your goal. Now you're also going to want to build up a sense of self-confidence. Work on yourself. Even if you think you're already a confident person, reinforce that. Treat yourself really well. Listen to your needs right here in this moment. Do things that make you feel good, make you feel happy, that are within your control. Because in taking those opportunities, you can welcome in doors to open of things that are currently not in your control. Like right now, you may feel completely helpless in terms of having your specific person make you a priority. But you're actually not helpless because you have things within your control that may be unrelated to that, but they are within your control to embrace. And by doing that, you welcome in doors to open for things that are not currently within your control. So you actually have control. It's just in a roundabout way, in a way you probably haven't thought of before. Now, if you feel angry or pissed off that your specific person hasn't made you a priority yet, or maybe they've done things in the past to hurt you, feel it. Let it out. Let the emotion just roar. Scream out the window if you have to. It's okay. Have a good cry. It's all right. You can still manifest being made a priority and having this person be in your life constantly with having a few moments where you get pissed off. The trick is not to remain in this and to have a logical acknowledgement that even though you're human and you're allowed to feel this emotion, you can still attract better and they can make things up to you. So you don't dwell indefinitely and mindlessly in this pain, but rather you feel it, you express it, and then you get on to a better feeling place that much faster. Now this one is really, really, really important, and that is to stop basing your inner state on the current moment. If you keep feeling frustration, lack, an upset, hopelessness, then what you are signaling is that you expect this frustrating experience, for example, not being made a priority, to last indefinitely. But you do not want it to last indefinitely. You want it to change at any moment. So your inner state has to reflect belief within that change, that it can change at any given time, like right now, while you're watching the video. It can change right now. So you do not want your inner state to be dependent upon your current moment. Your current moment is residue left over from past thoughts, past thinking, past beliefs, the past. We want to move on to the future, where you are the biggest priority in the world, where you are being showered with gifts, compliments, all sorts of texts, social media posts, being boasted, being bragged about. You want this person to be obsessed with you, thinking about you all the time. And you can have this, but you need to stop reacting to the current moment as if it's never going to come. If you keep basing your inner state on this feeling of it never coming or the disappointment that it hasn't come yet, then you're just going to get more of that. If you want the situation to change and change fast, you need to start basing it on how you would feel if you had the result, which is satisfied. You would feel abundant. You would feel excited. You would feel relaxed. Try to embrace that as much as possible. I know you won't be able to feel it 100% as if it was actually happening, but you could try to emulate it as much as possible. Now, we want to release the resistance as much as possible. So think about it this way. Imagine that you have to get through this moment of lack just for the next couple of hours, and then it would change. If you had to just endure it for the next couple of hours and then it would change, wouldn't you do it? So set small chunks of goals. Your mind likes comfort in that. It can identify with that. It can feel that. It can be okay with that. So say to yourself, for the next 3 hours, I'm just going to be relaxed. I'm going to let go. And because it's going to change. All I got to do is 3 hours. And then after that 3 hours passes, if it hasn't happened yet, it's okay. Set another goal. Keep doing that until it actually happens, because it will. I hope this helps. I am Veronica. If you would like to work with me one-on-one, veronicaisles.com is the place to go. You can also email me at veronicaisles@gmail.com. Watch for my live sessions. You can only find out if you're subscribed. And you hit that bell icon to be alerted as well. I also announce that on my Instagram, so follow me there too. I hope this could help, and have a lovely rest of your day.